Salman, how important is it for Anthony Joshua to win the rematch against Andy Ruiz Jr.? How important is it?
In my opinion, it's more just as important as waking up in the morning. In my opinion, I can't. If he has to get those belts back. It's like when Klitschko lost to Tyson Fury. He has to get those belts back because those belts are his key to the bigger fights. Because if he beats Andy Ruiz, that chapter will be closed. And I don't think he'll want any piece of Andy Ruiz. But what he will want a piece of is just Wilder. Because listen, he's lost now. So he's not going to think that, oh no, I'm not going to fight, I'm going to wait. He's just going to want the big fights. Simple as that. Because once you lose you don't really care then. Like, you just go reckless. You just think, forget it. I'm going to go in for Wilder, Fury. I just want all of them. Joshua lost the fight. He said, you know who I want next? Deontay Wilder. He didn't even care that he'd lost to Andy Ruiz and he needs to right that wrong. He wanted Wilder. It didn't make sense to me. Maybe he was just like that because it hadn't sunk in. I don't know. But he definitely has to get in there with Andy Ruiz and show the world what he can do to Andy Ruiz. And anything but a devastating knockout. He's not going to get his credit. Although the first thing that should be on his mind is a win. But if he does not knock out Andy Ruiz, spark out, it's like people are just going to say he's not a good fighter. He was just exposed.
Would you say his career's on the line in that rematch?
Definitely, because if he loses the fight, then he goes down to the level of like Chisora, Price again. He's going to have to build his way back up because it's going to be the same as Parker, basically. Because Parker lost his title and then fought Dillian Whyte and lost. But he can't, if he loses to Ruiz second time, he best not go in there with Dillian Whyte straight away or top fighters straight away. He needs to rebuild against fighters that listen, he's still young. He's still a cub in the game. You know, he's done a lot. He's achieved a lot. He's achieved a lot in a short space of time. Not many fighters achieve as much as he has in a short space of time. If he needs a little 2, 3, 4 fights to rebuild and get his senses back together, get back into the groove, then he needs to do that. Simple as that. But if he loses to Andy Ruiz Jr. in UK, it's finished. Because UK is his own stuff, his own territory and everything, where he's used to fighting. He wasn't used to fighting in America. So we'll see whether it was, listen, if he fights in UK and looks a complete different fighter to when he was in America and he just absolutely wipes the floor with Andy Ruiz, then people are just going to say, can't he travel? Was it just a bad performance? But he's going to have to prove why he's way above Andy Ruiz in the rematch. How Andy Ruiz, basically, he has to do to Andy Ruiz what Andy Ruiz did to him, basically, in this fight, to show that he's a level above Andy Ruiz and it was just an off night. Because if he doesn't, but to be honest, this is what I think of it. If someone's dropped you 4 times, it goes to show that he's got something that you don't have. He must be doing something right. Ruiz, you don't drop someone 4 times if you're not a good fighter. And what will be the difference in the rematch? Will Joshua box on the outside? Will Joshua use his reach? Will Joshua not trade with him? We'll see what Joshua does. And the thing is, Joshua was puzzled in that fight. He was asking Rob McCracken, what is happening to me? Why is this happening to me? I've trained hard. I've done everything that you've asked for me. Why is this happening? This shouldn't be happening. But at the end of the day, a fight's a fight. You get caught. You get that. You go down. And from that 3rd round knock and drop down, that's what he couldn't recover from. And that's why he lost the fight, in my opinion.
The rematch is going to be so important.
It'll be at Wembley as well. That rematch will be at Wembley.
It's a massive fight. It's a massive fight.
Everyone will attend that fight as well.
It's just a must-win fight. It's a fight that he has to win.
He has to win.
There's nothing that can be said. Like Eddie Hearn hit the nail on the head when he said he's got to win. It's as simple as that. He can't afford to lose that rematch. There's so much pressure on him. And I don't even think stylistically Ruiz is a good fight for him. Listen,
don't be surprised if Ruiz wipes the floor with him again. Because the thing is,
I can't see it, but
how do you see the rematch going then? What do you think? What do you think is going to be different? What's Joshua going to do different?
You know what? That's something I'm going to do in the next video. But I will say this, that I believe Joshua is going to go back to the drawing board. And I believe Joshua's going to come back a better fighter. But Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think the rematch is a must-win fight for Joshua, or his career could be left in tatters? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.